was a quick like. Just getting a Dauntless started and then we shall begin. Just try something real quick. I don't know. I was just seeing if I could use chat. Use chat on on DLive. But I don't know. We're on. We're in, we're on, we're out. Today I'm thinking of doing a full day stream. We'll see how it goes, see how I feel. Never want to say that I'm going to be streaming all day and then not. But yeah, I'm also waiting. I've probably got like 6 hours to wait until my Mixer accounts can be streamed on, so I'm probably going to start streaming on Mixer as well as Twitch, so don't worry, I'm not going to, you know, abandon Twitch altogether. It's just I think I need to try Mixer as well. One of my mates uses Mixer as well, and I was looking at it last night and it looked really cool actually. I really liked how responsive it was. It was like an immediate response. Like if someone commented in your channel, it came up immediately and that person could reply as you're having a conversation. With Twitch, I feel like you ask a question and then you gotta wait like a bunch of seconds to actually get a response, because it's not 100% live.
Out with it. That's a fun
What's
one.
this? Okay.
I will still part with it.
I might put like a knockout king one in here. Maybe. Hello Jess, I'm good, thank you. Are you? Oh, that's what's that go with? Maybe I should do this one. Let's do that one. I'm not streaming on Facebook today. I'm just trying to focus on Twitch. I'm also streaming on another website called DLive. Very good, my friend, and I'm very happy today. That's very good to hear that. I always like it when you're happy. Oh wow, she looks cool. Purple. When you're happy, I'm happy. Although the weather's kind of been a bit bland today, so I don't know whether I'm going to go out for a walk or not today. We'll see. Let's do my usuals. Who would you say that is my best selling card at the moment? I'm gonna say the Shake. Shaky baby! Okay, I need to do some shining. Some shining. Have these been reset yet? No, 17 hours, okay. I also need to check. Tell, oh nice. That makes me happy. Doing very well. I'm being at work today. Very busy. It's good to keep me busy. Keep me going. Okay. What was I gonna do? What have I collected? I'm just gonna collect these things. Actually, I'll search for a hunt whilst I'm doing that. It's that one that I need. Yeah, I thought you'd be happy about Tell being the best selling card. He is your boy after all. Your boy Tell Banham. Will you be streaming later on as well? More than likely. I'm actually just I'm waiting. I've got like 6 hours to wait, and there's gonna be. I've got another streaming service called Mixer. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you to make an account on that as well. Unless you really wanted to. But it's like a smaller streaming service, but I will still be streaming on Twitch as well. Hopefully. If I can't do both at the same time, I'll probably do alternate days. But I want to see how this other program works. There's another program called Mixer, so I want to see how that works. If I can use my chatbot and stuff. Maybe I'll just have the sounds that people can interact with just on Twitch and Mixer. Not as much, to kind of encourage people to go to Twitch, because if you want to watch them on Mixer, they're more than welcome to. But I'd rather have them on Twitch because that affects my ratings and stuff. And unfortunately, I can't ignore them. I don't want to be one of those where I just stream to no one really. Made a brand new shirt for when we come back to my PCW of my favourite. Me? Excuse me, you made a t-shirt for me? That's so kind. Now I'm guessing you mean Tell Banham. Oh wow, that's peasant's skin's awesome. The peasant's armour looks ace.
This is such good shit.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn. How are you, Dream Seeker? You okay? Where are you? Where are you, big boy? Big boy? Good, good. Good, good, yeah. I'm actually waiting on my my Mixer. I've registered for Mixer, but I've got to wait for like 6 hours or something like that. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't. I do like you, but of course I was only joking. Of course, I understand. You got. I mean, you know, he's done some you know, devious things in the day. He stole from Dean Allmark. He stole Dean Allmark's titles. I'll never forgive him for that. But you know, the ultimate opportunist, as they say. Yeah, I'm trying Mixer, just seeing if that's worth streaming at the same time. I think my PC should be fine with it, like streaming. I think I'm doing YouTube as well. I just need to check that actually. Boom! Hey, you no stamp on me, Godzilla. Godzilla! Get it. I'll throw my grenades. I think one of my bounces is to get grenades, so that's why I've equipped 2 types of grenades. I saw some guy, yeah, that I don't know how he managed it, but basically I'm gonna try it myself actually. I'm gonna try and steal the idea if it doesn't cost like too much money. Hey, you can't go doing that. If it doesn't cost too much money, but basically it's Goku, and you can basically get a Goku in-game skin. It's not like a mod or anything like that. He just has all the right colours, and he's transmogged the armour so that it looks just like Goku. And I was like, that is awesome. Because obviously you can go Super Saiyan. Well, you can do this. You can do this. Boom! Which kind of looks like you're going Super Saiyan. So unless it was like an event or something like that, I'm going to try and make it myself. Ow! I thought it'd be cool when he stole the title. He will always have a place in my heart. Don't you worry. I'll always, every single rest of the main PCW, always support you. Thank you very much, Jess. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. So this is my first hunt for today, so it's probably going to be sloppy. And you know, sloppy is not good. Well, this guy's hard to punch when you know, you can only punch his legs. Hey, die. Die. There we go. Boom! And that looks awesome with the what you call it, the skin, Goku skin. Is there not too much today anyway? I'm probably gonna be streaming, I want to say most of the day, but I don't want to, you know, if it gets to a point where I'm streaming for an hour and there's no one there, then I'll probably stop, because analytics and stuff, which of course sucks, but the more I stream to less than 2 people, the harder it's going to be to get affiliated. So, you know, it's finite, and then once I do become affiliated or a partner, whichever one comes first, I forget, it's affiliated, then yeah, I can stream all I want, so I'm not that bothered. Actually, that's not 100% true, so I need 75 average views, which is crazy. I probably will get to a point where I just need to stream all I want, just to kind of build an audience. But maybe Mixer might be able to help with that. I'm thinking, I don't know whether I can have my chat bot work on both, like the commands and stuff, or I'll be able to do the what do you call it? Like the bot when it says you know, hello and stuff like that. That should be fine. But when Dreamseeker before did this,
This is such good shit.
I don't think he'll be able to activate that on Mixer, because I don't think I can log in to 2 Streamlabs chatbots at the same time, unless I got another chatbot, but that's just going crazy. Like, surely I'll be really lagging. Am I watching AEW tonight? Possibly. I don't know what's advertised. I think Mike Tyson and Chris Jericho is kind of probably gonna gonna play out some more. I do need to try and watch it live and actually, well, at least watch it the day after. Smack, smack. Yeah, I'm really enjoying these strikers. These are like punchy weapons. I'm used to using chain blades. Got him. Used to using chain blades, but I'm quite enjoying these. They require a bit more strategy. Are you watching in your house on Sunday? Possibly. Possibly. Me and a friend usually Zoom it together. So I didn't know that was on this Sunday. So it might be worth looking at. Second. Hocker. And so I need to do another one of those. So let's get it done. I also need to find these lanterns. And the next Sunday it will be WWE pay-per-view. Is that what's coming up? Is it Backlash? I forget. To be fair, I'm probably more bothered about the sorry, excuse me. I'm probably more bothered about the fact that after the pay-per-view there's another Undertaker part 3. Is it part 3? Right, part 4? I don't know. Of the documentary. That's been really good. Grab it. Got it. Yeah, I'm more looking forward to the documentary. I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, part 3. I know there's is there not a handicap match? Is there a Braun Strowman versus John Morrison and The Miz? Is it Braun Strowman versus both John Morrison and The Miz, or is it a triple threat? Is that what's happening? Am I making that up?
What? This is such good shit.
Yes, that's The Miz and Morrison versus Braun Strowman. You know who I want to win. I know he wants to win. But who, like, would they both be the champion? How does this work? How? I don't get it. How does it work? I don't get it. Like, if John Morrison pins, is The Miz also champion, or is it John Morrison? It just seems a bit silly to me. Maybe if they had it as a tag. Maybe if it's like only one of them can be in the ring at the same time. Ah, it's a triple threat, okay. So it's not The Miz and Morrison versus Braun Strowman, it's Braun Strowman versus The Miz versus John Morrison. That's much better. So I was thinking they could do The Miz and John Morrison versus Braun Strowman, but it's like a tag team 2-on-1, and whoever gets the pin becomes the champ. And that could be interesting, because then it's like, well, it matters who the legal man is, and if The Miz really wanted to become champion, then, you know, it could be like, oh, John Morrison's going to get the pin. But the Miz is like, well, I want to be champ. So then he comes in, breaks up the pin, and then try and gets the pin on Braun. And then, obviously, John Morrison will be like, yo, bro, what you doing? Oh, hey, Big Bug. Oh, no, it's not the bug, it's Skylar we just faced before, but it's not the ice version. Ice baby. Are they all here? I felt like someone had already done a flare, so I felt like someone was going to be here. Oh, there is one person here. Smack, smack, smack. Big boom. Hey, no. Hey, what? How did he get me? I feel like selling to some grenades. I should really have a look on my fountains. Yes, I need to. Don't have. Oh, just complete it. There you go. That's how you do it. Boy. Yo, bro. Don't go blowing up on me now. What? Boom. How did that only do 300? It's just so far away. Get that way. Boom. Ah, no. No, very bad. Very bad, man. Very naughty, very bad. No bueno. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try streaming more during the day, Jess. Just because my energy levels just feel... They feel better during the day. And I'm not as restricted, because I still live with parents and stuff, so... I don't want to be, like, waking them up and screaming and shouting or whatever. So I feel like I'm less restricted, it's just a matter of my own laziness. Because believe it or not, I can be quite a lazy person. It's probably my biggest downfall. If I'm being honest, it's probably my biggest. If I could change one thing, and I'm not much of a person to be like, oh yeah, I wanna change, but if I could change one thing, like my laziness. Have you done much today? No, like I say, I'm pretty lazy. So I'm gonna try and change that some way. But one of the only things I know how to do well is gaming. So I want to try and you know, be more productive in this whole gaming thing. See if this can get anywhere. Don't worry about it, my friend. There's not much to do at the moment. Yeah, there isn't. So it's the worst time to try and become not lazy. Because it's not, you know. But to be fair though, I've been going out like... I've been going for a walk like every day. So I have become possibly technically less lazy. But now that I'm a streamer, I don't feel too bad like... I don't feel too bad about just sort of doing more gaming stuff. Because sometimes it's like I'll spend all day like gaming or something, and then I'm like, oh, I wasted a day there just gaming. But now that I'm streaming as well, it's kind of like, well, actually it wasn't that big of a waste. Just want to see something. Okay. Don't worry about it, my friend. There is not much to it. That's one thing I will never do. Do for me. That's one thing I never do. Me go for a walk. Yeah. Well, I live in Lost Call. And I don't know if you know it, but there's a route called the Old Tram Road, which, if you know Preston, is next to Avon and Park. Hey Declan, you okay? So, the Old Tram Road is like a really nice walk. It's not like I'm walking around the streets and it's, you know, boring to look at. It's like a wooded area. Basically, it used to be a tram. It used to be a tramway. But, you know, they got rid of it. I don't know when they got rid of it. I played before I was even born. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. That's why it's called Old Tram Road. And, yeah, it just, there's just... Yeah, Leyland, so you might know Old Tram Road. So I go down there, that's where I go. It's just like a long walk. Normally I'd go into town, but obviously can't really do that these days. Well, there's not much to do in town, so there's no point in going into town. Although I do have a quite an interesting story actually. So yesterday, I saw one of my friends for the first time in, like, you know, since the lockdown. And we was like, oh well, people are allowed to go picnics and stuff like that. So me and my friend Eddie met up, and you know, we played cards and whatever. So anyway, you know, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna need the toilet soon. So can we walk into town? We'll go to the train station just so I can, like, use the toilets. So we did that, and then we was like, well, you know, if you want to chill out, let's chill out in town. So he was like, cool. So we chilled out in town for a bit, and we're sat, if you know Preston, we're sat where the Harris Museum is, and we're sat outside Nando's, where one time Charles Samuels and I don't know what else it was, but Jester and stuff like that. So we're sat outside Nando's, and opposite us, where the Harris Museum is, there are what I can only describe as it's a bench where there's always either homeless chilling there, or they appear to look like they're on drugs. You know what I mean? I'm going to use probably a not very political term right now, but that's me. And we call it the smackhead bench. Because, you know, we're immature. So it was like, okay, this is a bench where every time I walk past, there always seems to be people that have been dealt a wrong hand, and they're just, you know, that's where they sit. That's all I can describe it as. So anyway, me and my friend sat there, we're just chatting about life, but we're just wondering, you know, like, what's going on with these people and stuff like that. So next minute, there's this kid who is probably about the same age as me, maybe a bit younger, and he's asleep on the floor. He sat up and he's got his head slumped down there and he's asleep, and no one's paying attention to him. People are stepping over him. Like, no one's really, you know, saying anything. And the next minute, all the other people that were on the bench leave. So now we've got this kid who's asleep on his own. He doesn't know people have left him. And yeah, he's just on his own. He's just chilling out. He looks quite relaxed, to be honest. And he starts, like, swaying from side to side. So me and my friend Eddie are thinking he's going to fall off the bench in a minute. He's going to fall off and it's going to be funny. So we're watching him, and then we're thinking, I wonder what he's doing. Does he know that the people have left? Like, what's going on with this guy? So next minute, me and my friend start saying a joke, saying like, oh, I reckon he's an undercover cop. And the two people sat on the other bench are like old school gangsters, and he's listening in on the conversation. He's an old school cop, and he's an undercover cop, and he's listening in. You know, we just start making stories about him. And every so often we stop our conversation because it looks like he's going to fall over. So next minute, me and my friend jokingly say, oh, what if he's like a drug dealer? What if he's like a drop-off point for someone to pick up drugs? And then, and you know, in a minute, there's going to be like 5 vans come out of the woodworks and arrest him. And we're like, yeah, then this is going to happen. And, you know, we were just having a joke about it. Well, you'll never guess what happens. 5 minutes after saying 6 vans are going to come round the corner and arrest this guy, about 6 vans come out of nowhere, like 6 police cars come out of nowhere, like run at this guy. This guy's asleep. You know what I mean? This guy isn't going anywhere. They run at him, and then, but unfortunately, a van pulled up in front of the bench, so I couldn't see what was going on. But it didn't seem like he resisted or anything like that, because there was not really much of a scene or anything like that. And yeah, and then he gets put back in the back of a police van, and then everything goes back to normal, like everything goes quiet. And I was like, what has just happened? Like, we called it, we said that something's going on here. Now I'm presuming he was like wanted, or he was a missing person or something like that. And you know, because I know on the Preston, on the Lancashire police Facebook page, I know they post stuff saying like, you know, have you seen this person, blah blah. So maybe it was wanted for that. But like 6 vans came out of nowhere. One pulled up behind me and my friend Eddie. One pulls up at the Guildhall side of the Harris Museum. Another one pulls up on the Turtle Beach side of the Harris Museum. And one pulls up in front of him. And there's like a couple of cars dotted around. And I see like one of the police women has like a blue glove on, and she's holding like this bag. So it looked like he'd either stolen something or he had drugs on him or something like that. But then it just disbanded. Everyone just left. There was only me and my friend Eddie sat on a bench. There was a woman and her daughter, I presume, sat on another bench. There was another woman and daughter or granddaughter sat on another bench. And then there was these 2 elderly gentlemen sat on the bench next to the guy, but no one batted an eyelid. Everyone was just kind of. I felt like I was on an episode of the Truman Show. Like I felt like me and my friend Eddie said, "Well, this is boring. There's just some pigeons and there's a dog, and that's about it." And the powers that be have decided send in a cop car, but they've accidentally sent in 6, and yeah, it was crazy. But then it went back to normal. And then the police had to come past me and my friend Eddie. We had to come past us 2 to get to their car. And I said to one of the officers, I said, "You've ruined my game. I was waiting for him to fall over. I was waiting for the guy to fall off the bench. You've ruined it." And he was kind of joking about it, And I said, "I won't mind." I just said to my friend, we were just joking about the fact that 6 cop cars are going to come out of nowhere and arrest this guy for unknown reasons. And lo and behold, it happened. So that was kind of crazy. It was quite funny and crazy at the same time. The guy didn't resist or anything like that. So, but when 6 vans come out of nowhere, I was like, damn, what's this guy done? What's this guy done? That's how I would go out. I want to just be chilling one day, and then a police helicopter come with a spotlight. 6 armed vans come along, just to add some mystery. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm going to abandon this hunt. I needed to do the other one. But yeah, I need to be less lazy. And I think an okay start is getting up earlier and streaming earlier. Because it's not like, oh, get up and exercise, or get up and get out of the house and take over the world. It's something that I do just later on during the day. Like right now, I'd probably be out walking. But I think if I start streaming at like 12 o'clock, then that'll give me a bit of, even if I just stream for 4 hours, it's still sort of prime time. And remember, it's today, my friend Declan. Man, let's see what it says. You're smashing it, Jess. Smashing it. Forearming it. That's it. You can't punch. You gotta bah. You give it a good old forearm. Hey guy, you need to put random sound. Not just random, but could try. All one word. Yeah, you need to put exclamation point random sound, all one word, and that should work.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Well, that's cool. Okay, I just need to mute this group chat because that's gonna be going crazy. Why is that not working? Did it work? Oh yeah, I heard it. I'm just surprised that it actually showed the fact that you typed in random sounds. Sometimes it doesn't do that. How bizarre. Whee! Is this where he is? I saw some. I can hear him. Hello, big boy. Hello, big boy. Right then. That was easy. Oh, I hate this guy. Just because he fires out his annoying. Boom! Annoying lightning bolts. Smack, smack, smack in the bottom. So you get a smack bot. Yeah, I'm an adult. Deal with these things. These are the things I was talking about. They're very annoying. I do not like them. Do not like them. Boom. How are you today, guy? You okay? Hey, don't be doing your sneaky stuff. Yeah, Jaboom. Super Saiyan. Did I go Super Saiyan? No. Glad you could stop by, guy. I'll probably be doing a. I want to say I'm going to be doing a longer stream today, just because the weather's a bit boring. But we'll see how I feel. I don't want to commit. If people are watching, then I will carry on streaming. But if it gets to the point where I'm streaming to one person, and I've been doing that for like an hour, then I think it's time to sort of call it a night. Because I want my averages to be okay at least. And streaming to one person, that can mess up my stats and stuff, which is all boring. But basically, to get affiliated, so that I can make my stream even better, I can have more toys. I can play with more toys. Then I need my channel to be affiliated, and to become affiliated, I need 3 average viewers overall. So that means, and on average, I need 3 people watching. So that means if I stream for 2 hours with 4 people watching, and then I stream for 2 hours with only 1 person watching, then that would average out at about 2.5 maybe. You could all answer this question for me. Do you think I should set a target that I should set a target that I for PCW? I don't know. I don't know what you just said there, Jess. I think you did a bit of a typo. I thought you already set a target. Very good. Got some ice cream bubble gum, a little bit of bubbly. Oh where are my ice cream bars? That is a random sound that you can find. So do I think you should set a goal? Is that what you're asking me? I mean, do you think I should set a target as I keep going over the map? It's up to you, Jess, to be honest. It's a strange one, because for me, once it gets past the target that we need, then it's like, well, is all the rest just gravy? Is all the rest just you know, icing on the cake kind of thing? It really does depend. Because it depends on where that extra money is going to. Because of course, it's easy to say, well, obviously PCW needed X amount of money to stay open, because obviously Fludder wasn't making, you know, the income that he wanted, or, you know, whatever, you play no more. You know, he lost his job, so he couldn't afford the income, so obviously that means rent for the academy was gonna get behind. But it depends what the extra bit of money is going for, because I think it's easy to say. I think it's easy to say. I think it's easy to say, oh, we're just gonna keep raising money and use that to pay the next rent. But I don't know. It's a tricky one, because I appreciate all the help that you're doing. And if you just want to do this out of the goodness of your heart, and this is something that you just want to do for fun, then I'm not going to stop you from doing that. But a part of me just kind of thinks as well that this is something where it's like, well, you're making extra money. Like, a part of me thinks, at this point, you're overachieving. You know what I mean? At what point do you start taking some credit and going, you know what, maybe I'll keep some money for myself, because, you know, we've gone past the target. I think you deserve some. You know, I think obviously saying thank you, and you know, we could say thank you as much as we can, but I feel like if I was running PCW or any wrestling promotion, let's say if I was running Don Gato Wrestling Federation, I'm wrestling that. I've not really thought about keeping any of the money. I mean, that's just because that's the kind of person you are. But in my mind, if I was promoting Don Gato's Wrestling Federation, and I needed £1,000 to be raised, and you've helped like a great deal about that, but then you keep raising money, for me, I'd feel like I'm saying, hey Jess, like, we got what we needed, so maybe you should take a cut. I don't know. That's how I'd feel. But I think you're just doing it because you love doing it. But you know, if this goes past, you know, if you're getting past the target, and then it's like, because what happens when lockdown's over? Are you gonna stop doing it when lockdown's over? Because I don't think you will. Because I think you really enjoy doing it, and it's you know. So I think once the lockdown's over, like, for me, I think you know, I think you should be able to put the money wherever you want to. Now, obviously, you are, like, on the flip side of that, I feel like because you are using PCW wrestlers and using the PCW logo and, you know, all that lot, then obviously you can't just go off and, you know, I would think you can't go off and just be like, well, I'm just going to make money for myself now. Which I don't think you would do anyway. But, you know, you couldn't really do that because you're using PCW stuff. But for me, I think you should have free entry for the rest of ever. You know what I mean? You're allowed to come. To me, that's a given. To me, if I was at a PCW show, and I do not have the power to do this, but I would like to think that, you know, let's say if I happen to be coming past the entrance, and you're buying a ticket, I'll be like, excuse me, she's allowed in whenever she wants. You know what I mean? You can just, that's how I feel about that. Obviously, I'm not in charge of any of that. But if I was on the front, if I was walking past the front desk and one of the newer trainees was like selling tickets and stuff, because that's often what people do, or like sometimes some of the volunteers for PCW, they'll volunteer and they'll sell raffle tickets, or they'll sell what do you call it? They'll sell tickets on the front door. If I ever see you buying a ticket on the front door, I'm gonna slap you on the hand and be like, no, you're not buying any tickets. You're just in. You're in now. I feel like I need to turn my microphone down a little bit. I'm just going to turn it down just a smidge, because it's getting into the red, and I don't want to be blowing your ears out.
I will be watching you.
That's the least. That's the least that that PCW could do for you. But then, you know, if put it this way, if you raise like £1,000 over the target, I understand where you're coming from. Thank you very much, but I never did that for free tickets. I already got a season ticket. I can't really tell you on here how much I have got. How much I have got, but I probably might message you to tell you what I've got so far. Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't need to say any of that, and I know you probably do have a season ticket. But you know what? Next year, if there is a next year, and I mean it in total, if the world makes it to 2021, then you've got free entry for life, my dear. That's how it should be. That's if it's any other way, I'd be going, excuse me, come on now. Because of her, we're still open, and that's not even. I don't think that's an over exaggeration. I think if you didn't help with the academy, it would have possibly have closed down. That's not me over exaggerating. That's just probably facts. It's either that or Fludder would have had to start selling off his personal properties, or like selling his house. Well, not his house, or you know where he lives, and you know what I mean. So selling everything he owns, selling his TV or whatever, selling his bed, just so that he can afford the PCW rent. But you've probably made his life, like, you just kind of made it a bit more relaxed, where it's like, okay, I'm not worrying too much because there's this successful fundraising happening. Whereas if it was me, and you know there's not any money coming from anywhere, well, God knows what I'd do. So if you are just tuning in, I am pro wrestler in training, Don Gato, the top guy, and I'm playing some Dauntless. So if you are interested in this game, it is free on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, and Switch. Completely, it's not, well, I always say completely free, and I always have to go, no it's not. There is a store. Oh, I just quit the game by accident. I just quit the game. There you go. That's a highlight for you. Yeah. So it is. It's got a Hunter's Pass. You can buy cosmetics. That's about it. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Yeah, I'll just boot up the game again. In fact, whilst I'm doing that, I just need to message my friend because I want to test something out. I'm currently streaming on another streaming platform called DLive as well, and I just want to see if it's working. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. So I'm going to message my friend to see if he can put something in chat, see if I can see it. Thank you very much. That's really touching me. It really means a lot. I know, but like to me, if I'd raised, say, £1,000 more than the target, I'd like to say that I would have some kind of say in where that money goes. So if I was like, hey, there's no, I don't know, it depends. Like, so let's say if you thought, oh, the cruiserweight title, I think it could do with a bit of a revamp. I think it could do with looking newer or looking whatever, like that. Just as an option. I think the cruiserweight title was fine. But say if that was an issue that you had, or that was like a suggestion that you had, I'd like to think that you could say, okay, well, is it possible for some of that money to go into a new belt? And I'd like to think that you have some say in that. I'd like to see if, you know, if it's like, yeah, you know what, we've got the money. You should be able to. I don't know. You need a new ring for the academy, and if you say 1,000, can you just You can just travel that. You need, and if you say 1,000, can you just? Well, rings are expensive. That's all I have to say on that. Wrestling ring. I think the academy ring that we've got is fine. To be honest, it's way better than the old one that we used to have. I mean, it's not perfect. I think the only thing that we need is a black mat. I think that's my feedback on that. Because sometimes condensation goes on the floor. Or like sweat patches are on the floor. With a black mat, it wouldn't look as obvious. But yeah, that's about it. A what? You're giving me a what? I'm giving you a Hitler on the money. If I have... Oh, a hint? Is that what you meant? And I need to travel it? I don't know what you mean, to be honest, Jess. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Am I reading it wrong? Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, hint. And I need to travel it. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I was wondering what you were talking about. I have a Hitler on my money. Excuse me? Excuse me? The Hitler title? Is that what you want? Okay, I'm back in the game. I will not accidentally leave. No promises. Okay, let's do an escalation. Escalation on... Oh, no. What? No! Oh, I got a thing. I accidentally pressed the wrong one. I need to cancel that when I get it. Yeah, what do you mean travel with it? Oh, I got some dual ones, that's nice. Bounty token, not bad. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, what I really wanted to do, what I actually wanted to do, was, wait for it, was that one. I'm just going to tell you wow, that's crazy. Jess, you're a superstar. You're a superstar. Have you, is this many that, like, you don't have to tell me anything. And if you want a private message me, you can do. But I'm just interested, like, are you, like, holding on to that money and then sending it once, you know, once it's needed? Or is it, like, going directly to... I always feel weird talking about money and stuff, like, but, you know, is it in your account? That's what I'm asking. Have you kept it safe in your account? You know. Because who knows? Like, we never know what's going on in the world now. Like, let's just say we're still here by 2021, and I don't know. It's just got to the point where it's like, yeah, everything is like. What I'm trying to say is that I don't want you to raise all this money and then something drastic happens where we, you know, because it's not out of the question these days. You know what I mean? It's not out of the question to be like, oh, something could happen in the world. I'm not saying like it's PCW or whatever, but something could happen. When I can see Steve, I'm going to give him the money, and I ripped him I've written him a lovely letter. Just need to. I'm going to announce the in August. Yeah, I'd if it was me, I'd just keep hold of it. I'd want to keep hold of it just to make sure, because we don't know what is happening right now, okay? And if it got to the point where PCW was like, okay, if you do not pay your whatever by tomorrow, you're closed, then that's when you can say, then that's when you should be like, okay, I'm going to give you the money. But, you know, a part of me kind of thinks, you know, you just need to kind of be careful as well, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know whether, like, who knows what'll happen. Like, let's say, like, obviously I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on. That's the thing. No one knows what's going on. So how awful would it be if you sent a whole bunch of money to PCW, and then, like, say the company that PCW paying, let's say if they're like something happened to them, and it's like, oh, I've just given like loads of money, and now it's not being used for what you wanted to be. That would be devastating. So I just kind of think that's not a small amount of money to just be kind of throwing around. So yeah, just be clever with it. That's what I'm saying. Be smart with it. Just think like, well, if I send all the money right now, and something happens, like the banks, you know what I mean? Something happens with the banks, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, what'll happen then? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what happens if the banks suddenly go, oh, we can't, you know, all your money's just disappeared. Don't mean to try and worry you. I hope I'm not worrying you. That's not my intention. I just don't want to. I just don't want like your money to just like be wasted. I just don't want all your effort to be wasted. And I also personally think that you deserve a bigger reward. I think we need you know, I'd give you free entry for life. It's not up to me, but you know, free entry for life, baby. So you're just being quite honest, my friend. Yeah, I'm just being honest. That's all it is. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want your efforts to go to waste, and that's not a small amount of money to just be like, yeah, I'll just, you know what I mean? Just nonchalantly just give that away, and you know, I think it should be a case of, right, let's be clever with it. Let's be smart. Like, do you live with anyone, Jess? Like, 'cause it might be worth like asking them as well. Lantern, yeah, it might be worth asking them as well. Like maybe if you've got I live with my aunt because I have learning difficulties. Yeah, I understand that. So maybe ask your auntie as well. Like, ask your auntie what you think you should do. Like, ask her to, you know, give you some advice. Because if obviously because you say, you know, with your learning difficulties, she might be able to help you. You know, manage your funds and stuff. Because managing funds isn't easy to do. So I can't imagine it being that much easier to do if you've got learning difficulties. Maybe, you know, I can't speak from experience, but that's what I would, you know, that's what I would assume. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to just be like, yeah, she can't do this because she's got learning difficulties. Like, you've clearly shown that learning difficulties hasn't stopped you from doing things. Hasn't stopped you from making a success. But money and stuff like that, it's just hard to live with and hard to work out. And I'm sure that your auntie would be happy to help you out. Maybe sure it has helped you out. I don't know. Oh my god, what are these two people doing? These two people are just like salivating doing nothing. And a bunch of muppets. So yeah, it's a lot of money, Jess. That's all I'm saying. You've got, you know, yeah, you're alright. That's why it's hard for me to make friends. But I wanted to help PC, wanted to help PCW or this company, and I thought someone said a while ago should have given me to someone else. He can't manage. Yeah, exactly. You've done way more than he ever has. So don't worry about him. But yeah, I think you should ask your auntie for some advice, so that you're not doing it on your own as well. Because, like you say, you love the company, and we love you for that. But sometimes that can cloud your judgment. So that's my 2 cents on it. You can do whatever you please. You've clearly shown that you can do whatever you please. Great. Everyone is just abandoned. Oh, has he actually come back? Okay. That's interesting. I might have to open up chat in this then. Am I alive? I'm alive. I do not think this hunt is going to go too well. I mean, the other people have started actually helping. Maybe they weren't helping just to kind of make the... But we're on 66%, which is not good. Don't know whether it resets like at the start of a challenge. We'll have to find out, won't we? Awesome, thank you very much. But remember, I still got intercontinental attack. I know, you've got... You know what I mean? This is it. That's what I'm saying. If you've got that much money now, then obviously there's more to come, quite clearly. And I don't think you're going to stop. I think after the virus has settled and we're all back to normal, I mean, I don't think I'll ever truly be fully back to normal. But once we are allowed to go back to shows and that kind of thing, I think you should take a bit of credit for yourself. You should, you know what I mean? See if you can make an arrangement with Fludder to say that you want to keep some of the money. And that's not like a greed thing. That's just because it costs you money to make the cards, right? Like, you've got to buy the materials, you got to do all that. So it's only fair that you at least get the money for the materials that you're buying. But I think you've got a little like side business going on here. Who knows? You could get people wanting, you know, you could get other promotions wanting you to make their cards. You know, imagine if like In Out or TWA, like they're two other promotions that I've been to. Imagine if they were like, oh, she's done really well for PCW, so we'll contact her and see if she wants to make some cards for us. I probably understand that. I have to talk to you about it, and yes, it does cost quite. Yeah, so if this is costing you money to do, then I think it's only fair that you at least get the cost of making the cards. You know what I mean? And I know you know, I know it's not really, clearly it's not really an issue for you. You're just doing it because you want to, because you enjoy it. This is the worst hunt, I think. This is the worst escalation hunt I think I've done. And I don't think it's my fault. So yeah. It's a bit complicated, obviously. I don't really know much, and I don't really know, you know, your relationship with Steve or anything like that. One of my friends said I should do it. I was like, yeah, you should. Like, you've clearly shown that you can do it. You've got connections in America now, Jess. You know what I mean? Like, you've done way more than people expected, like, you know, trading cards to do. I think it's fair to say you've overachieved. Which is great. That's perfect. So I think you need to start taking a bit of credit for yourself. I don't think you need to say, you know, well, I think eventually, when you know, when we're all back to normal and stuff, it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to stop. Exactly, Australia, France, America. You've made £59 today. It's amazing. Oh, I didn't see him. Get here. You do very well. You do very well, Jess. We're all very proud. That's what we're trying to say. In an accent. Oh, come on. I kind of just want to die now. In the game. I kind of just want this to be over with. Okay, can I just... Yeah, there we go. And when we're back, you'll get one of your cards. Yes! I'll buy it off you, Jess. As long as I can afford it. Yeah, so what I was doing is I was seeing... if okay, that's interesting. Basically, I'm streaming on another service as well, and I just wanted to see whether I can actually see the chat on here, but I can't. It's just Twitch, so. I've got another chat window open on my phone now. I'm not that clear, my friend. Appreciate all of the wrestler support. It really means a lot to me. Quite nice when some of the rest was asking you to make some special cards for them, like Graham Potter. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, everyone's really supportive. Obviously, you know, I think there's only one person that actually doesn't want you to make these cards, and that one person's opinion doesn't really matter. Let's craft some stuff. That's right, my friend, and he's just jealous. Just has something against PCW, said things were going out of business. I mean, I can understand, like, how he thinks that, you know, the indie circuit is, you know, going crazy, but he's just being daft, isn't he, really? And he's not very, doesn't say it in a way that, you know, because the world's going crazy and we do not know what is happening. But to then say, oh, well, you shouldn't help, it's like there's people that think the British circuit is going downhill. I can understand why you think that, but you can either sit back and watch it happen, or you can help. And he's just gonna sit back and say, it's not gonna be here, it's not gonna be here. And it's like, well, if you don't do anything to help out, no, it's not. You know what I mean? Or if you don't keep positive, and you're just spreading the word that the wrestling scene's gonna die, then of course people aren't gonna, you know, we need to be confident. I think Dean Allmark's quite confident that that it's gonna go back to, you know, we're gonna have a wrestling scene in the summer. He's quietly confident, as he says. I don't know if you've been watching his series at the moment. He's been putting back to school on his Facebook page. I assume it's on his official page as well, but he's been sharing on his personal page and on his YouTube channel, probably on his Twitter as well. But he's been sharing back to school. It's him like going back to the basics, and it's been really good actually. Looks very positive. He's very nice. Yeah, he's great. It's amazing. Yeah, it's a really great series. If you've not watched it, Dean Allmark used to train at the PCW. Well, he used to be a trainer at the PCW Academy, and yeah, he's amazing. But he's been a wrestler. He's been a working wrestler for 20 years, which is insane to say that. I just need to ask you if you will let me make one. I just need to ask you if you will let me make one of a card of him. I think you mean just need to ask him, but I'm sure he'll be fine with that. But you know, yeah, ask him. I mean, he is one of the PCW originals, so you've got to make a card of him. So just drop him a message saying you're enjoying his videos, and then ask him if you can make a card of him. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. He'd probably send you some pictures as well. So if you are watching for the first time, this is Dauntless. It is on the Xbox, PC, PlayStation and Switch. It is free, but you can buy cosmetics. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I even got Joanna Rose and Richard Parker. Yes. Again, Richard Parker was the first. Was at the first PCW show? Because I don't know if you was at the first. Was you at the first PCW show, Jess? Was you there? I was at the first PCW show, and Richard Parker was there. Because I remember this because there was about 50 of us, possibly not even that, and it was MOB versus the Blackpool Blondes in a tag match. And obviously, because it was a new, I didn't know this was the first show. I thought they'd already had a show, and I'll tell you why later on. I think I've already told you the story, but basically, yeah. So it was the Blackpool Blondes versus MLB, and Richard Parker was sat behind me. He was obviously a ring announcer. However, he was also kind of helping boost the crowd. He was like helping. So telling the crowd who the wrestlers are and stuff, because obviously we were all new to it. Not many of us had like been on the wrestling circuit or whatever, like been on the wrestling scene. And I remember Richard Parker behind us whispering in my ear, going MOB, MOB, because obviously no one was chanting or anything like that. So Richard Parker was doing his best to, you know, he sat next to the loud ones, which was me and probably about 4 other friends, and yeah, he was like, okay, he's gonna try and get the crowd to get chanting. So it was like MOB, MOB, And then obviously we started chanting. But yeah, he was at the first show, and yeah, he's a staple. So you gotta have him, and gotta have him in the cards, haven't you? I'm pretty sure Dean Allmark was at the first show as well. But the reason why I was at the first show is I met Chris Travis in a takeaway in Preston, and he told, you know, we got talking about wrestling, and he told me that it was a show coming up, and I was like, oh, cool. And then yeah, it turned out that it was. I assumed that they'd just done a show, so I assumed that they had. I assumed that they just finished the show and was going home or whatever. Yeah, I assumed that they just finished the show and they were going home, but no, it was the first PCW show. So I was like, oh, I actually went to it, and I'm very glad. So Chris Travis is the reason why I went to PCW. If it was up to me, I would have had a title made for Chris Travis's memory, like a shooting star title, and then have, like, you know, your new up and comers be able to, you know, fight for the title. I think that'd be cool. I missed. Hey, that beaver stomping on my head. Boom. How's your gaming coming along, Jess? Or are you too busy? I've been playing NBA 2K20, which is probably better than WWE 2K20, since that was a hot pile of mess because it was glitchy or whatever. I don't know if Declan's still there. I know he plays 2K20 for NBA. Beat up the weird cat. I don't know what this thing is. Looks like a weird cat. It's more like a rat, actually, isn't it? What am I talking about? The rat and the beaver. I'm not able to play much at the moment. I've been very busy. I'm planning on getting a new one when it comes out. NBA 2K21. Well, that'll be in a year's time, I'm presuming. Grenade! No. Naughty mouse. This is like Mickey Mouse, but if it was on drugs. Oh, someone just read themselves. That was very silly. He's on a Switch. And whenever I see someone on a Switch, I always think, is this person a child? Like, it's a free game. Switches are usually like a younger person's console. I have a Switch, but yeah, I just kind of think, they do not understand. And obviously PlayStation, I'm like, yeah, you're a big boy console. And of course with Xbox as well, or big girl, could be a girl. Ah, boom. Oh, nice, it's got healing from it. Or maybe this person's just very confident in their ability. Big boom. Oh, he died. He died. Should I pick up these blue orbs? No, that one comes out in September. Oh, okay. Who knows, the Earth might have blown up by 2021. So we'll have games that are called 2K 2021. But there will be no 2021. I joke. Just gonna check something. Said boom boom boom. Let me hear you say weho. Weho. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody, baby. Oh, I should really actually do this thing. Each time he wants to go. Let's not be AFK, because I'm in the middle of a game. Let's not do that. I'm a dum dum. No, that's not my thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just stick to my usual games. I very rarely buy games these days. A lot of the games that I play, I tend to get back into. This is a new game. What's your favourite game you like to play? At the moment, I'm enjoying this. This is called Dauntless, and you probably heard me talk about it a hell of a lot. But one of the games that I always go back to is called League of Legends, which is quite an old game, but it's like been updated. And I've also been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 because I got that recently. I've played it before, but I forgot like what happened and you know all that stuff. So I thought I'll replay it. I want to play it online as well, but I wanted to play the story mode first. Oh, silly boy. Can you survive here? Oh my god.
Tell me I did not just see that. Damn!
Yeah. But I like this game because it's quite relaxing. It's not a super duper try hard game, and I kind of like that in a game. I like a game that I can just kind of chill. And that's quite a good game. That then Grand Theft Auto I do like. Need for Speed, I'm guessing you meant to put. Excuse me. Ow. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is great, but I've not really played much online mode, so I kind of want to start playing that. But I thought, well, I'll finish the story mode again, and then you know, then I'll do some online and maybe stream it. Oh, nice. What's that? I'm gonna get some air. I'll be back later. No worries, Guy. Thanks for stopping by. You've not really been talkative today. I hope you're okay. Usually you're quite chatty in the chat, unless you're busy. Which is fine too. Just looking out for you. I don't want nobody. Oh, come on, I'm doing rubbish. Get that down so that people with low health can do their thing. Oh, nice. Oh no, thought we were dead then. Boom, 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 boom. To the boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say with her. I hate this dragonfly. I can't hit him when he's up there. It's like, bro, get down here. Fight me like a man. Or a dragonfly. Whatever you are. Keep reviving people. I think I'm gonna try and make a medic build at some point, which is focused on well, just reviving people. Oh, no. Very naughty dragonfly. Hey, stop it. We did. And we did rubbish, but still. Do with some heals. Oh, I'm healing other people whilst I do that as well, so I don't feel too bad. There we go, that'll do. Sorry, Levy, I guess that's how you pronounce it. You ain't got many. Yeah, let's do that one. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody, baby. So it seems that an earlier stream is better. Looking at the stats, seems to be getting more people watching around this time rather than later, because I'm a lazy boy. So I will try to, you know, do early streams. Hey. Get away, frying pig. Smack him in the butt. Big boom. I should have some more grenades. What's going on? Oh, good. Oh, good God. I think I can use them against them. It's quite difficult. Boom. Yeah, smackety smack. Big beam. Oh, did I get him? I think I hit him. Boom. There we go. If anyone's got any questions or anything like that, you're more than welcome to ask. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a mask, you're more than welcome to ask. If you are new to the stream, I'm presuming it's just Jess and Declan and Guy out there. But you never know, some people drop in and drop out and don't really stick around unless you're chatting to them, so I'm going to try chatting to them. Because you'll never know. Boom. Oh yeah, oh, that was a good round. I mean, people have low health, so I'm gonna use this because I heal everyone when I use that. Well, I heal 3 other people, which is everyone, I think. After taking damage, gain an Illidan that periodically deals 300 damage to nearby enemies. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but... Ah, okay. It's kind of cool. That's a new thing, actually, that I've unlocked. I think it's monkey time. I love this monkey, because he's so well animated. He definitely reminds me of, like, King Kong. Leroy! that heal off. Got him. No, this was dead again. So, heal level. One of them, I'm sure it just has some rockets. Oh, come on, does this person keep dying? Noob. Oh, someone's on their back. Nice. Smack, smack, smack. Boom. I think we got this. What's going on from there? How's it? What is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Maybe it's like an ability of an axe. Come on, get in. That must be another ability. Oh, sugar. I'm just gonna revive myself. Just so I can revive him, and I've also got the vampire thing that I've activated, so don't really want that to go to waste. I'm gonna pick up these things though. I've got no... Okay, there is some ether, so I'm gonna use that to heal everyone else as well. Oh, there's only one. That ain't good. Let's see if we can get this heal off. Oh, someone got caught. I'm gonna collect these though. Okay, so I've got the... Oh damn. He did that to himself. He's going up high. Revive! I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, that person can suck on a hose pipe. To put it bluntly. Oh, he did! Let's see if I can pick up these. I don't know whether I need to pick them up or not. Woo! Chin up. Ooh, it's getting difficult now to grab those things. Really did it because I needed to sacks. That's what it says. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Need to charge my phone. I'm back, my friend. Sorry, I just had to go out and do a bit of business. It's alright, Jess. There we go. There we go. So we are an hour and a half into the stream. Not bad. Okay. Got myself a bounty, I think. Nice, very nice. How many of those do we have? 83. Not bad. Bounties away. Complete heroic patrol 6 times. I'll just do this one. How have you been keeping yourself in shape for when we come back? I wish. I actually started using resistance bands and stuff, but probably not as much as I should do. Let's put it that way. It's going to be quite interesting when we go back. Hopefully CJ Banks will be gentle with us. Won't just destroy us when we go back. I think we all need easing in. I just thought I would ask. Yeah, it's alright. Ask all you like. Okay, I think I need to do another one of those. Did I collect all the things? Yes, I did. Please, man. Let's spill this one. Doggy! Let's pet the doggy. Let's kick some ass. I'm going to go now, so I might see you later on if you're on. No worries, man. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you again for everything you've been doing. It's very good, very good. I can't wait for the weekend to begin.
Damn! Penis in Uranus! Penis in Uranus! Penis in Uranus!
If you want to know how to use those sounds, type in !commands and you will see all the different sounds. Or if you just want to activate a random one,
Tell me I did not just see that.
if you want to activate a random sound, you can just type in random ! random sound, and it'll do just that. Hey now, you're a beaver, get your beaver, oh beaver. Boom. Hey. Oh, nice. I got him. Stop jumping around. Get my big laser, baser. Hey, come on now. Let me shoot. Laser. Oh, he did. Wait a minute, I'm getting paid. That was silly. See what I get. Oh, nice. I do like that one. I like it a lot. So an hour and 44 minutes in. And if no one joins the stream, maybe in 15 minutes, so after the next escalation, I think I might call it a day, maybe stream later on. More than likely we'll stream later on, it's just no one's watching right now, so I don't want to stream to nobody, otherwise I will mess up my algorithm. So if someone comes on, then I'll more than likely play. kill that guy first. He's a bigger pain in the backside. Do you know what he is?
Pegasus, Uranus!
That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna actually heal up here, because that'll heal 2 others, I believe. There we go, it's a little bit of health. Smack, smack, smack. Sonic boom. Where's that off? Sonic boom. Let's get it. X-Go, give it to you. Big boom. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Someone actually knocked him down as well. Hey now. The Super Saiyan. Toxic spikes. Oh, damn, he died. He's got a bounty out of it as well. Very nice, very nice. Oh, nice, he's got that one as well. Sexy. Ooh, turret shield. I think for that one. I do like the thing that does damage, but torrent shield amp is pretty good. Means that every time I do my hold LB ability, everyone gets a 300 shield. I think it includes me as well. Yep, it does. So now I press this share one. I will get me a bigger shield, and I'm going to share that with everyone else. So, see how that works. Let's use my life steal thing. A lot of people don't like this guy. Missed. Hey now, come on. Can't be bitch slapping me like that. Too far. Too far, Tony. Got him. Heal us. I don't know why it's got green like going around him. I don't know whether that's like wound damage or what's going on there. What's he doing? He's smacking the wall. He blew it up. Well, that ain't fair. Get in. Some kind of heavy combo? Yeah, got it. Venus and Uranus. gonna hit him with this. I think I missed. I missed that as well. I'll just miss everything, shall I? It's so fun when I miss everything. I like it. That's the reason why I play. I'm on fire. Boom. Come on. Don't like the dark. I would use that, but I'm quite high. My health is alright, so I don't want to waste it. So I'm coming up to the 2 hour mark. I might stop at 2 hours. Just so that it's you know, nice round stream, nice and early, and my average is actually okay. Hopefully this will be a last good escalation. My goodness, it hits the grenade, it actually hits it. Oh, what? So much damage. I like the sounds in this. Okay, I'm gonna use this and heal other people as well. Let's heal this boy. Maybe not. Smack his feet. It makes all the sounds really sound. It's pretty scary in that realm. Oh, I think I missed. Okay, I'm gonna use this. He'll level up. Got any blue things? Oh, he's dead now. We got him. Got these things. Nice. Nice. Let's go with that one. Don't like the idea of taking more damage. Well, that was intense. This guy's gonna be hard to get my full combos there. Especially my heavy one. Especially if I'm not actually looking at him. Oh, damn. Heal up. Heal the people as well. Oh, what? Okay, I need to heal up. Heal the other people at the same time. I feel like we should all try and kill this guy. managed to get a heavy combo off him. Didn't expect that. I was gonna run out of I was gonna run out anyway, so. Let's use this. I'm on fire. I know some people are low. We're all kind of average now. How did that miss? I don't know how that person's healing us all, but keep it up. Damn, hot fire. Nice. This is kicking some butt. Ooh, just got in the 100% power bonus. I was just running out of ting. Put in the healing thing here. There are two people that are on fire. Or where? Easily dead anyway, we can usually hit him with basic attacks fairly easy. Oh, there we go, he's dead. Ooh, just about got him. If we get revived, I don't actually need to use a revive yet, so that's pretty good. Gives me faith for when we go against Kong, assuming we get there. Ooh, nearly. This seems to be the last hit of the combo. That's kind of like a good thing with the combos, is you can start using the combo early. Like, as long as the last hit reaches it, it's all good. There we go. Boom! Right in the face. Heavy combo when he's pretty vulnerable like that. I do like that the second combo. Just like damage over time, which is, you know, always useful. Why is he doing that? He's throwing grenades. What are your secrets? Ouch. Hey now. Yeah, I'm gonna go and revive just because I'm pretty low, but everyone else is sort of below 50% anyway, so. Smack that girl on the floor, smack that dragonfly on the floor, smack that girl on the floor. Do you remember? Remember that song? That was the song I just sang. Exactly how I remember it. Hey! Yeah, I wanna know how he's healing. Yeah, he's dead. I'm going to collect these things. Gimme. Gimme your man after midnight. Dodging through attack causes you to heal up to 250 to the lowest ally. I always like healing things. Anything that keeps us alive. Good in my book. So 2 hours and 3 minutes after this, unless some people join, I'm going to be calling it a day. I might be back on tonight. I'm actually waiting for my Mixer account to be active, so that should be interesting. Mixer is another streaming platform, but it's not as saturated as Twitch, and I prefer the look of it. I prefer how it actually looks and acts. But we'll see how it goes. It's not as popular, it's not as mainstream, but I'm not really too bothered about that. Oh, missed the second one. I tried to punch him, but no prevail. While his Healy boy's down. Nice, you can actually be in the bubble at the same time as attacking. It's always how you want it to work. Oh, I think the green thing is damage all the time. Give everyone a heal. Damn, I could have tried to dodge through that. Still taking damage. Oh no, that's me dead. Ow, ow, ow. Oh jeez. Not even got any down yet. Still at full health. if anyone wants to heal me. Come on, brothers. There we go. So what was it? Guard me. Wow. Well, let's use this. Let's get one healed. Let's do it. No consumables left, which is a little bit annoying, but it'll do. Damn. I wonder whether he needs to do a heavy attack when he's doing that, or whether he just needs to do any attack. I got him, I got him, I got him. There we go. Sugar. Heal me. Or not. Fine, I'll revive and then I'll get him. Don't know why when he was stuck on the ground they didn't come and heal me. Stupid mistake. It's like, yeah, we want to get some easy damage in, but it's like, but this is the one time you're going to be able to heal someone without being interrupted. You should always prioritise someone being healed first. Well, I need to heal anyway, so I can heal the guy anyway. Nice, someone interrupts me. Boom, on the butt. Damn. Ouch, chihuahua. He's going up top. Might as well. Ouch. No, sir. No. Oh, so we're gonna go up there. I felt like I dodged through that. Ah, shit. Okay, we're on 97. Just gonna wait. Oh. Not good. No! How do I even avoid that? No, not now. Come on, let's go rev. Res rather. Nope. Well, we didn't do too bad. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We might have actually got what we needed, because I don't think we needed it. Bit salty, but whatever. No, I don't think it helped that we had Shroud as well. Shroud's quite difficult. So I think we could call it there. I'll probably stream later on, and I'm probably going to be streaming over a Mixer. It depends on what time I actually get it. I think I've got to wait for like maybe another 4 hours. So that'll be at like 10 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes. I might do a late night stream. But yeah, thanks for those people that have tuned in.